Starters for Cleveland State, Destiny Leo, averaging 21 points per game is Leo, and she is shooting 46% on three-pointers. Cleveland State is coached by Chris Kilsmeyer. There's a look at Coach K. In his fourth year with the school, he is 10 games over 500 at Cleveland State, 53 and 43, 469 and 159 all-time for Coach Kilsmeyer. He'll draw up final instructions as well. And there's a look at the officiating crew. Andrew Bills, Zachary Klein, and Felicia Young will be the crew tonight in the stripes. Cleveland State, as mentioned, looking to continue that momentum. A 65-57 win over Milwaukee. Prior to that, they had lost 4 in a row, and the road trip to Wisconsin was a stunted one, as their first game against Green Bay was canceled due to the COVID protocols within the Horizon League, deemed a no contest, and the Vikings traveled to Milwaukee and picked up the win before coming home. Here on the floor at the Wolstein Center, Cleveland State 7-1 on the season. Nadia Dumas in the center. She matches up with Jaslyn Lindbo, and we are underway. Tip is away, controlled by the Mastodons. Run down in the backcourt by Solaire Starks, the transfer from Detroit Mercy. Riley out with the basketball, top side, right side it goes to Sellers. They'll curl one inside to Lindbo, and she eventually picked up a 3-second call. Early whistle called against Purdue Fort Wayne. Vikings with their first possession. Leo quickly into the front court. Leo's going to go baseline. Leo looking for the window, hit the side of the stanchion, and it ricochets away. Rebound there by Brahman-Schenkel. To the right side it goes. Sellers has it, top side. Sellers left wing. Starks with it, looking. Tries to get a pick. Step back three. On the way, off the rim, no good. Long rebound, run down by the Dons. Picked up there by Lindbo, given to Riley Ott. Ott will circle around top side of the logo. Left wing it goes. Stark has it. Looking, marked by Leo. Back to Starks, 3 in the air, good. Didn't even touch the net. What a dead eye from the outside. Starks on the three-point shooting this season, 37%. And there it shows. Leo looking to match. Across the rim, no good. Geraci over the back with a rebound, can't control it. Starks has it. She'll race ahead for the Mastodons. Coming into the front court, bangs into Ziniewska, no call. Outside to Yacht. Ott with a 3, and she got it. 6-0 just like that for the Mastodons, as their three-point shooting lights it up early on. Cleveland State behind by a couple of buckets. 6-0. Smith for a 3. She's short. Bounces around. Lindbo with the rebound out to Starks. Left side to Sellers. Back to Stark. Thought about a 3. Pulled it down. Now give it to Stark on the left wing. Top side it goes. Riley Ott has it. Ott matched there by Smith. Will dribble left side. Left-handed dribble. Slides on the floor. No call. Now we got another 3-second call on Lindbo as she was in the lane. Too many clicks. First substitution of the game. Cleveland State will bring on Deja Williams, the 5'6" sophomore guard from Long Beach, California, transfer from Cal State Northridge. Vikings have now gone nearly 2 minutes without a bucket. Vikings are 0 for 3 from the field. Ziniewska topside, right side it goes. Gradwell into the lane, pocket pick, ball is loose, belongs to Purdue Fort Wayne. First turnover for Cleveland State. There comes a quick sub. Gradwell will sit down. Vikings will bring on Brittany Moore. Moore, a 5'10" junior from Memphis, Tennessee, transfer from UT Martin. Ott will jog it ahead into the forecourt. Bounces a pass inside to Lindbo on the top high post. Gives it there to Brahman-Schenkel. In the corner, 3 in the air by Sellers, no good. Rebounded, controlled by Cleveland State's Gabby Smith. She'll push the pack. Smith leaves it for Deja Williams. Williams ball above her head. Now kicks it back right side. Smith with it. Top of the circle. Ziniewska for 3. Got it. Barbara Ziniewska, who struggled early this season shooting from outside, drops that one in. And there have been 3 made baskets in the ball game, all 3-pointers. 2 by the Mastodons, 1 by Cleveland State. Sellers out to Ott. Ott's going to dribble down the lane right side, avoids traffic, now has to go outside. They'll bring it down low post to Lindbo. Missed the easy shot. Rebound by Zeniewska. She bothered the shot from Lindbo. Williams has it. She'll dump it down low to Brittany Moore. Moore tried to go across the lane to Nadia Dumas before it's picked up loose, and Smith will bump Ott coming across the timeline and pick up the first foul of the game. First foul is on Gabby Smith. For Smith, her first. Cleveland State with her first. Vikings will go to a 2-3 look matchup zone. Inside to Audrey Stump, who is in the ball game. They move it to Shayla Sellers, who drops it in. 8-3, Cleveland State on the short end. Vikings down 5, 6.5 to go first quarter. Moore with it. Moore down the lane, left side bump, trip to the floor she goes, loses the ball, no call. And it'll belong to Purdue Fort Wayne. Now we have a whistle and potential override. The officials want a new basketball. Apparently one of them is possibly short a little air. So they will make some adjustments to the basketball, and we're ready to go. 6:24 to go. First quarter, Sellers will inbound to Riley Ott, and she'll jog it ahead. Ott will be picked up by Williams near the 40-foot mark. Ott crosses over, gets a pick from Sellers. Ball is then taken back to Sellers, picked up there by Leo. Inside it goes, now back out to Ott. Ott's going to dribble, drive, kick it outside to Stupp. Stupp has it. She'll have to go left wing. Braumanschenkel out to Ott with 10 to shoot. Ott caught in the corner. Now topside to Sellers. Ott with the basketball back. Pocket pick. Zeniewska had it, and now a push on Barbara Zeniewska. Get it on Deja Williams. It's a hold. I guess the grab, she grabbed Sellers, they're going to say, or grabbed Ott, that is, before Ott ran over Zeniewska. Curl pass inside. Braumanschenkel looking, throws it topside. Caught there by Starks. Starks out to Sellers. Sellers for three, and the rainbow falls. Unbelievable start from outside for Purdue Fort Wayne, who is second in the conference in three-point shooting. Nadia Dumas has it underneath. Dumas hit the square, but not much more. Missed the shot, but picked up the foul. She'll go to the line. She'll shoot two as the foul is on. Solaire Starks has her first foul. It'll send Nadia Dumas to the free throw line, where she's a 69% free throw tosser. Dumas, a 6'0" redshirt senior from Toledo, looking for her first points today. Up and good for Nadia Dumas. Breaks a 5-0 run by Purdue Fort Wayne, and the Vikings now down by 7. 11-4, 5:31 to play, first quarter. Dumas is second, up and good. Nadia Dumas perfect at the line. Will push that percentage near the 70% mark. 11-5 with Braumanschenkel with the basketball. Left side, Sellers has it. She'll dribble to the top. Now kick it right side. Ott will have it. She'll circle around left side to the wing. Is Starks. Starks backdoor cut off as the pass is intercepted by Zeniewska to Leo. Leo outside to Smith. Smith dribble, drive. Off the window, no good. Dumas is there for the putback. Nadia Dumas cleaning it up and picking up her fourth points. First bucket of the ball game for Nadia Dumas. 11-7, Cleveland State down by just 4. Shayla Sellers with it, kicks it outside to Riley Ott. Ott dribble, drive, off the square, no good. Rebound controlled there by Stupp. She missed the bunny underneath as she was contested. And Cleveland State will have it. Destiny Leo outside to Smith. To Williams. Williams with a basket, or check that, that's Moore with the basketball. Now off to Zeniewska from the free throw line is Moore was long, hit the heel, bounced high. Riley Ott out of the pack with it. Ott quickly ahead for the Mastodons. Left side, Brahman-Schenkel. Now back to Ott. Ott just beyond the arc. We'll leave it left side. Starks has it. Coming over to Brahman-Schenkel. She'll launch a three. That one is short, hit the front end of the rim. Starks, or check that, Sellers underneath with the rebound. As the 6-foot junior from Aurora comes away with it. She'll leave it for Starks. The bunny is missed. It's long. It hit the heel and came right back to her for the putback. Starks now with 5, tied for the team high with Shayla Sellers. Moore, down low to Dumas. Dumas, turnaround, good. Nadia Dumas with 6 in a row for Cleveland State. (13-9), Vikings down by 4. 3:23 to play, first quarter. Stupp to Brahman-Schenkel from the baseline, 15-footer, no good. Vikings with the board, that's Moore. Moore out to Smith. Smith into the front court to Leo. Clean look, three-pointer, good! Destiny Leo. From the outside, it's tough to stop her out there, shooting 46%, averaging 21 points per game. She shoots 50% from the field. And really has led this Cleveland State offense all season long. Backdoor cut and pass is tipped, knocked away. Then a foul underneath by Aubrey Stupp. And the Vikings will have it baseline when we return. Official timeout on the Vikes were down 11-2 at one point. It's now 13-12, Purdue Fort Wayne. Cleveland State getting 6 points from Nadia Dumas early. And here you get a look as Nadia Dumas working it inside. Soft touch, gets the fall, and Dumas now with 6 points and a rebound. She leads all scorers. Shayla Sellers also with 5 points. So is Solaire Stark. She has 5 points and 2 rebounds. Back underway. Cleveland State with the basketball. That's Mel Guafong who checked in at the timeout. Out to Leo. 3 in the air. Oh, just long. Leo had that one lined up, eyed up, and had stepped back like it was going down, and she was inches long. Purdue Fort Wayne will gather the rebound. That one's going to be an over and back, as it was not tipped and it went in the backcourt. Back to run it down was Audra Emerson, who checked in at the break. And you get a look there as the ball went out of bounds. Leo thought it went off of Emerson, and it may have, but ultimately that was an over and back as the ball was thrown into the backcourt, not tipped near midcourt. So the Vikings were going to get it regardless. Geraci in the ball game for Cleveland State. She does the inbounding. Now to Guafong, who seeing her first action today. Guafong inside, looking, blocked, controlled by Cleveland State. Now a jump ball called as it's tied up underneath. Cleveland State's Isabel Gradwell had the basketball, so Guafong's going to check out. Dumas is back. 2 minutes and 1 second to play first quarter. 13-12 Cleveland State trailing. That'll be a walk. Yep. As Leo thought about shooting, grabbed the basketball, took a couple of steps before she put it on the floor because she saw an opening baseline and got called for packing her bags. She traveled, and Cleveland State will give it over on the turnover, trailing by 1. Walking it ahead is Emerson. Emerson on the right side. Left wing it goes to Sellers. Into the lane to Linbo. Now outside to Cheyenne Johnson, who was in the ball game for the first time. 14 to shoot off the rebound. Inside it goes to Linbo. Back to Emerson, then to Sellers. Emerson has it beyond the arc. 6 to shoot. Sellers is going to take one from Prospect Avenue, hit the rim, not much more. Out of bounds as the shot clock expires. And are they going to say there was possession or no possession? Did Cleveland State have it enough to reset? No, but they are going to say they're going to put 1 second back on the shot clock. Yes. So it was thrown off of Cleveland State. It went off of the Vikings' Gradwell. Linbo to the bench. They'll make another substitution here. Stark coming back into the ball game. So they will reset the shot clock to 1 or to 20. It won't be 19. No, they are going to call it 19. To say the rebound and then possession at that point. But a quick trigger by Purdue Fort Wayne. Back to Stark. She'll try it again. That one's good. Missed from the corner. Rebound was thrown back out to her by Johnson. Starks lights up the scoreboard again. It's a 4-point lead. Geraci with the basketball right side. Got a whistle underneath. The foul going to be Aubrey Stupp with her second personal foul. We'll get a look. This is the rebound there by Johnson. Back out to Stark on the replay. She buried the 3. Substitution. Stupp will take a seat. Here comes Jaslyn Linbo from Round Lake, Illinois, Grant Community College. Leo inside to Dumas, and we got a foul inside. I believe it is on Linbo. Nope, it is on nope. It's on Solaire Starks. That's her second. And so Starks will have to take a seat. She heads to the bench. Starks sits down with a game-high 8 points. Back in for her is Amelia Brahman-Schenkel. Leo going to go baseline. Leo got too deep. Leo had it blocked, hit the floor, no call. Shayla Sellers going to run the floor, stops in the mid-block, out to Brahman-Schenkel. Stolen away, but they'll get Geraci with the pick. Geraci is called for the block. We'll get a look here. I'm going to say the block occurred before the takeaway. Otherwise, Geraci was going to go coast to coast and lay it in. Foul is on. Isabella Geraci whistled for the foul, her first. They had announced it against Barbara Zeniewska, but Zeniewska not on the floor. 16-12, 40 seconds to play. First quarter. Neither team really lighting it up in the last couple of minutes. There's a dribble drive by Johnson, lays on the rim and rolls off. Gradwell with a rebound. Out to Williams. Williams with a spin and will slow it down. Vikings can play for the last shot. 20 seconds to play in the first quarter. Shot clock is off. Williams has it. She pounds the hardwood standing on the logo. Brahman-Schenkel will come out to challenge with 12 to go. Leo on the left wing. Gradwell in the corner. She gets a pick, does Williams. Going to go down the lane with a floater off the window. Way too hard. No good. Rebound by Cheyenne Johnson. Johnson out to Emerson for 3. She hit the backboard at the buzzer, but nothing else. 10 minutes in the books here from the Wolstein Center, downtown Cleveland. Purdue Fort Wayne putting up a fight. There you see Solaire Starks burying the 3 to give them a 4-point advantage. Early in the contest, Riley Ott getting a 3-pointer of her own, her only points of the ball game. Cleveland State having a couple of three-pointers as well. Barbara Zaniewska from the outside. And there, down low for Cleveland State. Vikings leading scorer, Nadia Dumas. The leading scorer for Cleveland State on the season, Destiny Leo, burying a three. 16-12 as we get started here in the second quarter. Ed Doherty with you. Purdue, Fort Wayne, and Cleveland State. The Mastodons in the dark uniforms, trimmed in white. Cleveland State in the home whites, trimmed in green. Schenkel to Sellers, inside to Linbo. Linbo going to work to the right side. Too hard off the window, no good. Cleveland State will pull on the board. That's Nadia Dumas out to Destiny Leo. Leo ahead, spots for three, no good. Ball tipped around, and Gabby Smith will run it down, and Smith got pushed, no doubt. Jaslyn Linbo rode her towards the bench. Just couldn't control the momentum, and will get called for her first. So the Vikings will have it on the sideline to inbound. 9:31 to play in the half. Destiny Leo will trigger. Vikes down by 4, need a bucket here. Carries some momentum early in the first half. Leo quickly around baseline, way too hard. Again, the Vikings just too hard approaching the inside post. Shot was missed underneath by Destiny Leo off the rebound. She was fouled, and Leo will go to the free throw line where she's one of the best in the country. Leo shooting over 90% from the free throw line. There you see Leo. And she got smacked across the face by Shayla Sellers. Leo on the season, 65 of 72. Make that 66 of 73 as she puts the first one home. Vikings are down by 3. 16-13, and Leo missed. A rare miss for Destiny Leo. She's only missed now 8 times on the season. Vikings back to within 3. Riley out with a basketball right side. Bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson will go to Linbo down low. Shayla Sellers, nice ball movement by the Dons. And with that, Sellers found herself wide open on the baseline for the easy lay-in. Sellers now with 7. The Vikings will try their own little give and go, and it goes in the hoop. And the harm as the Vikings' Nadia Dumas will head to the free throw line to try to complete the traditional three-point play. Foul is on Cheyenne Johnson. That is her second foul. And Nadia Dumas to the free throw line. 2 of 2 tonight for Dumas. She's 3 of 3 from the field, so the perfect night looking to continue. 8 points, looking for 9, and missed it. Left it short, well short, as it hit the front of the rim and almost fell down. Vikings down by 3 still, 18-15. Under 9 minutes to play in the half. Curls a pass down low, good passing inside from Sellers to Linbo. But again, Jaslyn Linbo missed the easy bunny from about 2 feet. Vikings with a chance to tie here if they can find an open 3. Leo, ball above her head, right side. Will dribble towards the corner, leave it for Williams. Williams from the wing gets a pick, moves top side. Williams to the free throw line, spinning in the lane, looking, throwing up off the window. Missed the shot, but go to the line for 2. Foul is on Riley Ott, her first. Ott's first, and that is now 4 in the quarter for Purdue Fort Wayne. At the line, Deja Williams, 79%, sinks the first one. Williams, we mentioned, the 5'6" sophomore guard from Long Beach, California. The 12 inches of snow that we had here in Cleveland this week, probably not a familiar sight to the Long Beach native. Williams splits the pair. Cleveland State down by a deuce. Ott to Williams. Williams from the hash. She'll work into the lane. A foul called on Gabby Smith. Gabriella Smith picks up her second foul. And quickly Zaniewska to the table. She'll check in. Ott is out. Back for Purdue Fort Wayne comes Shalair Starks. Cheyenne Johnson also takes a seat. And we'll see Emerson back into the ball game. Audra Emerson, the freshman from Fishers, Indiana. Back to the ball game. This is Sellers to the corner. Emerson for three. The rainbow is good. Emerson averaging just 4 points per game, gets a three-pointer there. And the lead is back to 5. Now we got a whistle and a charge call, a moving pick on Cleveland State. Nadia Dumas whistled for the foul. There you see Dumas with the moving pick. Cleveland State had it at 1, 13-12. They've had it at 2 a couple of times here in the quarter, but can't get over the hump. Emerson for three. That's a long one. Hit the heel. Dumas snags the rebound and leaves it for Williams. Williams quickly into the forecourt. Crossover dribble. Top side. Top of the key. Left wing. Now Destiny Leo working against Sellers. Leo in, turning, looking, throwing out to Dumas off her hands. No, it's off of Purdue Fort Wayne. Audrey Stupp, who is in the ball game, knocked it away. Sophomore from Farmersville, Ohio. Ziniewska will inbound just in front of the Purdue Fort Wayne bench. Shot clock is at 11. Moore to Ziniewska. Three, long. Rebound, Stupp. Ahead to Sellers. He'll move the pack into the front court. Left side it goes to Stark, back to Sellers. Sellers dribbles down the right side, kicks it to Emerson. Three in the air, off the rim, no good. And another strong rebound underneath by Nadia Dumas, but a whistle and a foul, and Cleveland State will shoot two. Foul is on Amelia Bramenschenkel, her first. 5 now in the quarter, and the Vikings will be at the line for 2 with Nadia Dumas, who is 2 of 3 at the charity stripe. Dumas tonight, 8 points, 5 rebounds. The 8 points leads Cleveland State. Also tied for a game high with Solaire Starks, who also has 8. First one from Dumas rattles home. Dumas now with 9, looking for 10. Be the first player in double figures tonight. Dumas on the season, averaging 11.5 points, 6.5 rebounds tonight. Halfway there, or more than halfway there. And we're not yet at halftime. 9 points, 5 rebounds already for Dumas. Stupp to Ott. Ott comes left wing for Starks. Starks is hounded, now has to leave it for Bramenschenkel. Vikings work through the screen with the nice switch to Sellers from the foul line extended. Is short, hit the corner of the rim, fell off. Ball ricochets to Ziniewska, out to Leo, partially blocked. Leo didn't get a good look as the ball was slightly deflected on its way up. Landed short, hit the rim. Clear lane. Sellers tried to go to Stupp. Stupp underneath as it was knocked away on the drop-in pass from Sellers. Purdue Fort Wayne will have it with 22 to shoot. There's a grab by the Vikings' Deja Williams. Williams is second, Vikings third in the period. .606 to play here in the second quarter. Purdue Fort Wayne leading it by 3. Bramenschenkel top side to the hash mark on the right wing it goes. Curls a pass inside, does Ott to Sellers. Took an extra step, wasn't called. And it was picked up late. And is the proper call. Sellers switched her pivot foot before she could get it up off the square. Vikings now with a basketball. Again with a chance to tie. Trail by 3, 21-18. Gradwell, right side, Ziniewska. Hounded air by Bramenschenkel. To Williams. Williams will toss it to Destiny Leo. Step back 3, got it. And Destiny Leo ties the ball game. Leo now with 7. As she is 2 of 6 from outside, uncharacteristically only 33%. Starks inside the Sellers. They find Stupp underneath on the give and go backdoor cut. Nice passing from the top side to the mid block and then down low. And the Mastodons are back on top, 23-21. Cleveland State has never led tonight. Gradwell for three, and she got it, and Cleveland State has their first lead tonight as Isabel Gradwell from the corner drains it. And Cleveland State, who was down 6-0, 11-2, and 21-16, has worked their way back. The Vikings are on top, 24-23. Blocked by Dumas, recovered by Purdue Fort Wayne. Starks has it to Sellers. Brahman-Schenkel topside. Brahman-Schenkel down the lane, tried to drop a pass inside, kicked away by Gradwell. There's the whistle and an official timeout on the floor. 4:34 to play in the first half, and the Vikings
care.
Welcome back to Cleveland State, where the Vikings have their first lead of the ball game, thanks in part to Isabel Gradwell from the corner there, raining it down. Gradwell. There's a look at the Cleveland State men's basketball team. Spider Johnson there, along with a few others, coming out to take in the women's game tomorrow night. The men play here at Cleveland State. They'll take on Youngstown State in a battle of the top tier in the Horizon League. Back underway, 24-23. Cleveland State with their first lead tonight. They lead by one. Air ball taken there by Riley Ott, and the Vikings will have it. Gradwell, baseline, back out to Williams. Williams going to play pitch and catch, or try to, and can't save it. As Gradwell and Williams were going back and forth until Ott knocked it away. She couldn't retrieve it right in front of the Cleveland State men's team. They are courtside, and they are into it tonight, to say the least. Gradwell with the basketball, 12 to shoot, down low to Dumas, I believe. She rolled it across the heel, no good. Rebound, and off of Gradwell and out of bounds. Dumas looking for her 12th point tonight. You see Gradwell charging in for the rebound, took it right away from Johnson. Now we have a stoppage in play. Here's a, looks like to the bench, had to go Riley Ott. I don't know if she got cut or maybe dislocated her finger, but they're going to take her back and take a look at it. Emerson in, or almost an over and back, as she was working it right there on the timeline. Emerson with the basketball, off to Johnson. Johnson's going to cut baseline, challenge Dumas, missed the shot, rebound Zyniewska. Williams has it, she'll run the break for Cleveland State. Out to Leo. Leo going to go baseline and use the window, can't get it to fall, but Dumas is there to clean it up and put it back for Cleveland State. Nadia Dumas with 12 tonight on 4 of 5 shooting. We got a charge call on Shayla Sellers. You see right there, Destiny Leo misses. Dumas with the rebound. Dumas put it back up and in as she stepped around Leo, not to step on her. Shayla Sellers gets called for the second foul of her evening. A player control foul in the front court. Cleveland State leaders by 3. Vikings did not have a lead tonight until Isabel Gradwell hit a three-pointer to make it a 24-23 game. And now the Vikings have it and a chance to extend the lead to 5. Leo looking, she'll go to Zyniewska. Zyniewska left side. They tried to get it inside to Dumas, knocked away there by Abigail Stevens, who has checked in. Stevens, a 5'11" freshman out of Uniontown, Ohio, down in the Akron-Canton area, attended Akron Archbishop Hoban. It was a night last year for the Hoban Knights. Leo into the lane, took an extra step, not called. Out to Williams. Williams is going to challenge down the lane. She left it short, got too deep, couldn't get it up and over the front edge of the rim. Emerson in the front court, to the corner it goes. Johnson thought about a 3, but Gradwell was there. Outlet pass to Sellers. She fumbles it away, and it goes out of bounds. Shayla Sellers, another local product. Sellers out of Aurora. Deja Williams will take a seat, and Brittany Moore is back for Cleveland State. Moore tonight has played 7 minutes, has not scored. We approach the 2-minute and 30-second mark here in the second quarter. Moore with the basketball down the lane, high off the window, and it fell in. Brittany Moore, we just said hadn't got into the scorebook, and there she does. Remember, Cleveland State was down in this ball game 21-16. The Vikings are on a 12-2 run to open up a 5-point advantage. Emerson for three is long, and Gradwell grabs the rebound. Gradwell knocked down off her fingers out of bounds, but it was poked away before Gradwell could get there. There's Kilsmeyer, Coach Kilsmeyer up, and it was knocked away. Reaching in was Stevens to send it into the Vikes bench. Leo will have it for the Vikings, topside to Gradwell. Gradwell's going to challenge down low. Now kick it out to Ziniewska. Ziniewska from the foul line extended. Off to Gradwell for three. That one is just long. Rebound comes out to Starks. Starks will circle around and bring it ahead into the front court with 1:47 to play in the half. Down by 5 of the Dons after controlling much of the first quarter and the first 3 minutes of the second. Starks thought about a three, then she'll come inside with a 15-footer. And the fade is good by Solaire Starks. 28-25 Cleveland State. Gradwell to Moore. Moore gets a pick. She'll work topside to Leo. Leo picked up there by Cheyenne Johnson. Johnson working hard, and will get whistled for the foul. Johnson's third, and it will send Destiny Leo to the free throw line. Brahman Schenkel now will come in for Johnson. They won't even wait. Coach Marcasano says, Cheyenne, you got to go to the bench. 3 fouls in the first half. That'll limit her minutes in the second as well. Leo at the line, and is good. Destiny Leo already missed one tonight, which might be her team limit. You see on the top side there on the right of your screen as the trainer continues to work on Riley Ott and her right hand. She is a right-handed dominant player. We'll see how that affects her. We'll find out if that was just a deep cut or if in fact she did momentarily dislocate a finger. Leo hit them both. The Vikings have a 5-point advantage. 3 in the air is good. Starks says not so fast. Solaire Starks with 13. She leads all scorers. She has 3 3-pointers, and it's a 2-point ball game with under a minute to go in the first half. Leo dribble, drive, fade away, no good. Contact and to the line. Will go Destiny Leo for 2 more. Foul is on Abigail Stevens. Stevens with her first. And there you see it as she bumped Leo on the shot. Leo at the line, 3 of 4, make it 4 of 5. Destiny Leo was in double figures. She has 10. Second Viking there as Dumas leads the way with 12 points to go with 6 rebounds. Leo rips the cords again. 5 of 6 at the stripe. 11 points for Leo. 35 seconds to go. Shot clock about 11 seconds ahead. Brahman Schenkel with the basketball right side, so the Dons will have to take the final shot. Mastodons down by 4. Brahman Schenkel outside to Starks. Starks thought about a deep three, then left it for Emerson. 7 to shoot. Emerson's going to bounce a pass to Sellers, now to Starks. That one's a 3 that's long. Vikings have 8 seconds. Leo ahead for Cleveland State. Leo outside, Moore. Moore has it with 2 to shoot. Moore's going to pull up from the foul line extended, no good. A rebound snagged by Sellers, but no opportunity to throw it to the other end. Halftime is upon us here at the Wolstein Center. And Cleveland State, who trailed by as many as 8 in the first half, has a 4-point advantage going to the locker rooms at the break. 20 minutes in the books. Cleveland State 32, Purdue Fort Wayne 28. Stick around, the halftime show is coming up right after this. This is Cleveland State Vikings basketball on ESPN Plus. Now, this is the 11th game between these two schools. Cleveland State holds a 9-1 advantage. Vikings won all 4 meetings last year between these two schools, including a 71-61 win on February 13th. That was the last matchup between these two clubs. Prior to that, the teams hadn't met since 2011. Purdue Fort Wayne's only win in the series was in 2004. So Cleveland State will start the second half with Dumas, Smith, Gradwell, Leo, and Ziniewska, the same starting 5. For the Mastodons, they will have Brauman-Schenkel, Starks, Lindbow, Shayla Sellers, and it looks as though Audra Emerson will start the second half with Riley Ott still not back on the bench yet. Vikings with the basketball to start. To the corner it goes. Gabrielle Smith is going to launch a 3, and she got it. Smith pops in the 3, her first points, and Cleveland State lead is a touchdown. They lead by 7. Emerson with the basketball, gathers it near half court. Emerson will get a pick from Sellers. Emerson to Lindo, back to Emerson. Brauman-Schenkel with it with 5 to shoot to Lindbow from the elbow. Missed the shot, followed it hard, got the rebound and the lay-in. Jaslyn Lindbow with her first 2. Vikings by 5, down low to Nadia Dumas. She's blocked by Sellers. Ball is loose and Sellers is going to get it. Sellers will get the nice defensive stand, the block, the rebound, and the kickoff. As the Mastodons down low, Lindbow with back-to-back buckets. As the 6'2" freshman has a quick spurt for 4 and has brought Purdue Fort Wayne to within 3. Nadia Dumas working down low against the freshman. Lindbow picks up the foul as Dumas went hard to the rack. For Lindbow, that's her second foul, and will put Nadia Dumas back at the free throw line. Dumas now above her season average in points with 12, 4 or 5 at the line tonight. Dumas looking for her 13th and 14th point. That one she drains, and here you get a look at it as she backs Lindbow down. Lindbow did go straight up, but gave her a little bit of the body. And the whistle came out. Front of the rim, back of the rim, and it rolls off. Dumas splits the pair out to Sellers. Sellers will go cross court, and we have a travel on the show and go from Starks. Brought the ball up and took the step before she put it down. So the Vikes led by 4 at the break. They lead by 4 now with 8.5 to go, third quarter. Ziniewska to Gradwell to the corner. It's Leo. Leo going to dribble, drive out to Ziniewska. Open three, missed it. Hit the front of the rim, ricocheted away. Lindbo with a rebound out to Sellers. Sellers quickly to the forecourt. Start, stop. Now work down the right side of the lane. Looking, throws it across the court. In front of the bench, controlled by Starks. Starks bounce pass inside, picked off by Ziniewska. Barbara Ziniewska from Poland will dribble it ahead. She'll lead the break and slow it down. Gabby Smith with the basketball, back to Gradwell. They'll dump it down low to Dumas. Dumas has her pocket picked by Emerson coming over on the help. Vikings will get it back with only 19 to shoot. It looks as though Riley Ott's returned to the bench, but she's seated, and there's a hoop and a harm. Wow, Cleveland State is attacking the freshman, Jaslyn Lindbo, with the redshirt senior, Nadia Dumas. And the experience is showing as Dumas continues to work it to the basket. There she got the bucket, and she'll get the bonus opportunity. Dumas with 15, looking for 16. And she got it. And Jaslyn Lindbo has 3 fouls in the ball game. Cleveland State 39. Purdue Fort Wayne 32, 7-point advantage, largest for the Vikings tonight. Brahman Schenkel baseline, good ball movement to Sellers. Sellers across the rim, no good. Loose ball, and Sellers is going to go through the trees and come down with it. Shayla Sellers working hard for the rebound, and she got called for the travel again. Felicia Young has been watching the feed all night. Destiny Leo's had a traveling call. That's 2 of the last 3 possessions for Purdue Fort Wayne as well. Shuffling the feet. Smith from the line gets the fadeaway and good, and we have a timeout. Maria Marcasano wants to talk to her club. And this will be an extended. And celebrations of diversity and inclusion. Learn more at horizonleague.com/1HL. Back in action here from the Wolstein Center. That's Sellers with the basketball for Purdue Fort Wayne. Picked off by Leo. Leo's going to go coast to coast. Leo going to go to the basket and get the lay-in. Nadia Dumas now with 13 for Cleveland State. Or check that. That's Destiny Leo with it. Leo with 13. Nadia Dumas has 16. 3 in the air. Across the rim, no good by Brahman Schenkel. Gabby Smith with a baseball pass ahead to Ziniewska to Leo. Leo tried to go underneath to Dumas. Dumas has it up and in, and Nadia Dumas got fouled again, and back to the line will go Nadia Dumas. Dumas now with 18 points, looking for 19. The 18, a season high. Nadia Dumas' previous high was 17 against Ohio Christian. She had 16 in the loss here at home to Loyola. Dumas now with 19 points. Her career high is 19. She has just tied that. She had that against Oakland back on January 30th a year ago, so almost a year to the day of her career high. She's tied it with 19. Sellers with the basketball, baseline against Guafeng, outside to Brahman Schenkel. She'll dribble right side, to Starks. Out of Stupp. Stupp back out to Brahmanshenko. Baseline drive against Zeniewska. Got trapped there. Has to go to Starks for three with 3 on the shot clock, and she hit it. Solaire Starks drains the 3. She now has 16 to lead the Mastodons. 46-35, Vikings by 11. Smith to Leo. Leo looking right side of the hash. Zeniewska for 3, and she got it. Barbara Zeniewska beginning to find it from outside this season. Struggled early. Now she has 6 tonight on 2 of 4 shooting from behind the arc. Vikings by 14 now, 49-35. Starks dribble, drive into the lane, pull up, missed it short, rebound. Brahmanshenko left-handed rebound is good as she rolled it in. She put it up with the left hand off the glass, and Brahmanshenko has her first bucket of the ball game. 49-37. Gradwell to Zeniewska. Another rainbow and another 3. Barbara Zeniewska with 9. All on 3-pointers. Barbara Zeniewska, the 6'0 senior. Sokola, Poland native. Vikings by 15 with 4 minutes plus to go. Starks looking to answer. In and out, no good. Zeniewska with another rebound to Leo, out to Smith. Smith's going to charge ahead. Smith's going to use the window, and out it goes. Gabriella Smith with 7. Another timeout by Purdue Fort Wayne, and there'll be another official timeout on the floor. Three-pointers tonight. How impressive is that? Well, Zeniewska, who had been beginning to shoot the 3 better, even though she wasn't successful. In fact, she had missed her last 10 3-point attempts, but they were a lot better than the early season that she had really struggled. For the season, she was only 4 of 27 shooting on threes. Tonight, she's 3 of 5 with 9 points for Barbara Zeniewska. Vikings lead it by 17, intercepted there by Destiny Leo. Leo going to bring it ahead, slow it down for Cleveland State. Leo off to Zeniewska. Back to Leo, cross court to Smith. Fire in the 3, and that one missed wide left as it almost got lodged inside. Then the wild throw back in, saved by Starks. Ball is loose. Smith went for it and got bumped by Sellers, I believe, is going to get called. Look, there's Starks with the save, and here comes Sellers reaching in. And for Sellers, that's her 3rd. It's a non-shooting foul, I believe. And it is. The Vikings will inbound. Cleveland State with Zeniewska, Gradwell, Leo, Dumas, and Smith on the floor. Inbound to Gradwell. Off to Leo. Leo dribble, drive, off the window, good. Destiny Leo now with 15. Impressive move by Leo as she is now 4 of 12 from the floor. 56-37. Stupp with the basketball, working against Dumas, behind the back dribble. Up and under, up and under, up and under. Finally missed the shot as she left it short. Jammed it into the corner between the heel, the backboard, and the rim. Vikings now with the basketball, a chance to lead by 20. Leo looking for the 3 off the heel, high arcing rebound controlled by the Mastodons. Johnson, the push by Zeniewska, and she'll be called for the foul. Barbara Zeniewska picks up her first. Leo out, Smith out, Williams back, Moore back for Cleveland State. Johnson with the basketball for Purdue Fort Wayne, joined on the floor by Starks. Also out there is Stevens, Sellers, and Stupp. Stevens to Sellers. Sellers at the free throw line, stops in the lane, kicks it back to Stupp. Or check that to Stevens. Now off to Johnson. Johnson picked up by Moore. Bounce pass to the corner. 3 in the air there by Stupp. No good. Rebound by Johnson. Lost the ball. Starks has it underneath. Gives it way to Johnson. Now off to Sellers. Top side. Fresh 20 to shoot. Stupp. Foul line extended at the elbow. Ball movement by Purdue Fort Wayne. Gets it to Starks. Starks is going to go baseline. Too hard. Across the rim. No good. Ball loose. Starks gets it back. Little short bunny from the low block. Uses the window and it falls. Solaire Starks now with 18. Leads all Fort Wayne players. 56-39. Dumas underneath. Hit the underside of the rim. She was contested by Stupp, but didn't actually get a piece of the ball as Aubrey Stupp did not get a block. It was the rim. Ziniewska got away with a block, and then Dumas got called for the foul. Nadia Dumas is second. It'll send Purdue Fort Wayne to the free throw line. I believe that will be Abigail Stevens at the line. Stevens has only been to the free throw line twice this year. 1 of 2 from the line is Stevens on the campaign, 5'11" freshman. Averaging 1.2 rebounds. And there is the free throw for Abigail Stevens, her first of the game. Stevens also has 2 rebounds tonight. Stevens is second, no good. She's now 2 of 4 in the season. 95 seconds to play, third quarter. Cleveland State leads by 16, 56-40. Moore bumped as she went to the line, or went to the baseline. Shot did not get off. The foul right there, as you see it by Johnson, was on the floor before the shot. Cheyenne Johnson now with 4 fouls. Non-shooting foul. There you get a look at Coach Marcasano in her first season with Purdue Fort Wayne. She's a Fort Wayne native. They're going to say that it is the 5th foul on Purdue Fort Wayne, so that is why Cleveland State is shooting. Brittany Moore, 75% from the line, hits them both. Brittany Moore now with 4 points today for Cleveland State, and the Vikings are back up by 18, matches their largest lead of the contest. Starks to Stupp to Stevens to Lindbow, who just powers over Ziniewska in the lane. And Lindbow with her 4th foul. Jaslyn Lindbow. And you'll get a look here. That's Stevens with a basketball, high pass. And just that pause by Lindbow allowed Ziniewska to get position, get square, and take the charge. Ziniewska for 3, no good. Long rebound pulled in by Stupp. Ahead to Sellers. Shayla Sellers ahead. Sellers then has it stolen away. Ziniewska is going to look to go coast to coast. Ziniewska off the window and good. Barbara Ziniewska's in double figures. She has 11. 1 off her season high of 12. Vikings by 20. Down low passing that worked early on, not there anymore. And Gradwell, or check that, Geraci went for the steal, couldn't get it. 12 to shoot, a foul by Williams as she puts Sellers on the floor. For Cleveland State's Deja Williams, that's her 3rd. There you get a look at the steal by Barbara Ziniewska. Sellers let her go. Sellers playing with 3 fouls, did not want to pick up her 4th here in the 3rd quarter. Ziniewska now with 11. She'll take a seat. Here's Gradwell back. The Vikings have Geraci, Williams, Moore, Guafeng, or check that, Dumas, and Gradwell out there. Out to Stark. Stark almost double dribbled as she almost went up, came down, and then had her pocket picked. Williams takes it away. Williams charging forward. Williams got the layup. Deja Williams with her first bucket, 3rd point. Stupp missed near the buzzer. Cleveland State will have a final look. 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Williams going to get it off. Missed to the right. And Cleveland State, who had a 4-point lead at halftime, outscores the Mastodons by 18 points in the quarter. And Cleveland State now leads at 62-40 after 3. We'll be back for the fourth quarter and final 10 minutes.
It'll 33406 care.
Back here at the Wolstein Center, Cleveland State leaders by 22. There you get a look at Riley Ott, number 10 for Purdue Fort Wayne. She's wearing a wrist guard on her right wrist, and her fingers are taped. When she left the ballgame, there was about 6.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Cleveland State was down 23-19. But when the leading scorer for Purdue Fort Wayne on the season, Riley Ott, who's averaging 10.5 points a game, has gone out of the ballgame, and you see there she's got fingers taped and a wrist guard on. Well, really the game is turned with Ott being on the bench. She's the point guard, and she scores for Purdue Fort Wayne, and the offense just hasn't run the same for the Mastodons since that point when she went out with Purdue Fort Wayne leading 23-19. It's now 62-40 Cleveland State. As Cleveland State turned that 4-point deficit, they now lead by 22. It's a 26-point turnaround with Riley Ott on the bench with the wrist and hand injury. Cleveland State with the basketball underneath to Gradwell, and it rolls in. Gradwell used the backboard nicely. It hit the rim, and the shooter's touch gets it to fall. 64-40. Gradwell now with 5 points tonight. Starks to Sellers. Turnaround from 8 feet is good. Shayla Sellers with 9, nearing her season average of 10. Vikings well in control tonight. 9 minutes to go, leaders by 22. Gradwell with the basketball, off to Moore. Brittany Moore will go around the world, down the right side, no good. Underneath is Mel Guofeng, who fights it and puts it back up and in. Mel Guofeng is in the scoring column tonight, and for Cleveland State, 9 players have played tonight for the Vikes. 8 have scored, only Geraci without a point tonight for Cleveland State. There's a foul on Guofeng as she went through Stump to go after the basketball. That's her first. Williams is headed to the bench. Destiny Leo back. We'll see how much more we see of Nadia Dumas tonight. Dumas with 19 points. That ties a career high. Inside the Stump. Ball is taken away. Cleveland State with it. Gradwell ahead. Off the feed from Leo and lays it in. Isabel Gradwell with 7. She has 4 rebounds. Stump quickly the other way. Almost got Leo to land on her, but pulled it back down. Leo went flying by, and Stump laid it in. 68-44. Guofeng. Looking. Switched her pivot foot, but didn't get called. Laid it and in. Mel Guofeng back-to-back buckets. She has 4. 70-44. Cleveland State leads the Horizon League in scoring. They're averaging 72 points per game. Stump looking, wild shot, no good. Geraci with a rebound for Cleveland State. Geraci will lead the break. Quickly into the forecourt and then slows it down. Off to Gradwell. Gradwell going to dribble, drive. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. Gradwell will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. The foul is on Aubrey Stupp. 3rd for Stupp. Gradwell, a 77% free throw shooter, the senior from Marshalltown, Iowa. Gradwell's first up, nothing but net. Gradwell now with 8, looking for 9. 3 other players for Cleveland State are in double figures. Nadia Dumas leads the way with 19, Destiny Leo with 15, and Barbara Zaniewska with 11 for Cleveland State. Gradwell hits the second free throw. She now has 8, or make that 9 in the ball game, and she will come to the bench. Zaniewska is back, replaces her. Cheyenne Johnson tried to pass it out. Ball is knocked away. Take it away. Brittany Moore. Moore with the steal, the run out, and the lay-in for Brittany Moore. Moore with 6 on the easy lay-in, and the Vikings have a 30-point advantage. Valerie Clark with the basketball. First time we've seen Clark tonight. Bounce pass inside to Sellers. Sellers at the foul line extended. Now in the middle of the lane, looking up and under. No good. Rebound underneath by Purdue Fort Wayne. Ball was pulled in by Jaslyn Linbo, playing with 4 fouls. Gets the putback. Linbo had the first 4 points in the second half for Purdue Fort Wayne, but has done very little since, picking up her 3rd foul. Mel Guafung is inside, draws the foul on Jaslyn Linbo, and by my numbers, that's 5 on Linbo. There's Guafung, and yep, she was bumped several times. So Linbo is out. She is fouled out with 6:37 to play in the ball game. She has been disqualified. Mel Guafung will go to the free throw line, where she has struggled this year. Guafung just 53% from the line. 6'0" junior from Silver Spring, Maryland. Missed the shot. (77-46), another steal, another run out. Williams to the rack and blocked from behind. Stark came back to get it as the Vikings were looking for another run out. Mostly ball by Starks. She got a piece of Williams' hand, but they will give her the block with 6:23 to play. Cleveland State 77-46. Here's Williams. Start stop on the baseline. Now out to Geraci for 3. Got it. Bella Geraci with a 3-pointer. And now every Cleveland State Viking has scored tonight that has played. Vikings have used 9 in the rotation. And they have a couple of players hurt. Pass underneath. Ball is loose. Zaniewska's going to look for the rebound. Can't find it. And eventually it lands in the hands of Brittany Moore. Moore ahead, jump stop, leaves it for Zaniewska. Zaniewska to the right side. Off to Williams. Williams ball up overhead, back to Moore. Lob pass inside. Guafung looking, missed the shot, but go to the line. Guafung with 7. 1 for 1 from the free throw line as she will be back at the stripe for 2. Here comes Gabby Smith back in for Deja Williams. Guafung misses the first one. There you get a look. Not much there, but the foul is called on Abigail Stevens. Guafung splits the pair. Johnson is out. Back is Emerson. 5:41 to go. Cleveland State running away with it. Led 32-28 at halftime. And have put the afterburners on here in the second half. Bounce pass inside to Sellers. Down low to Stevens. Stevens is tied up there by Brittany Moore. Raven Harris is checked in for Cleveland State, the 6'3" sophomore center from Great Mills, Maryland. Pass dropped in by Guafeng. Missed Harris down low. And Purdue Fort Wayne will have the basketball. 5:17 to play here in the fourth quarter. Cleveland State 81, Purdue Fort Wayne 46, a 35-point lead for Cleveland State as they have outscored Purdue Fort Wayne by 31 in the second half. Blocked underneath by Harris, but a foul called. Harris is first, second on Cleveland State in the quarter. I'm going to look here, and she did get Stevens on the right arm. 2 shots for Abigail Stevens, 1 for 2 tonight. Stevens from the line. Missed that one long. Stevens now 2 of 5 on the season. Make it 3 of 6. She's been to the line 3 times on the year, and she has split the pair each time at the foul line. 81-47, under 5 to go. Moore in the corner with the basketball. Cross-court pass skipped over to Geraci. Geraci's going to go baseline. Floater, missed it long. Rebound. Pulled in by Emerson. Emerson outlet pass to Sellers. Tipped away by by the Vikings, Brittany Moore, but it goes off of Sellers and out of bounds, and the Vikings will have it. Vikings are putting it on tonight, 81-47, Cleveland State leaders. Thanks in part to some hot shooting here in the second half. Cleveland State in the quarter, for the third quarter, shot 64% and 70% in the fourth quarter. The Horizon League is one of the most storied basketball conferences in the country, with NCAA and WNIT tournament victories last season and 4 teams reaching postseason play in 2019. To learn more, visit horizonleague.com by searching hashtag HLWBB on social media. Back in action, Cleveland State and Purdue Fort Wayne. Ball on the floor, still loose. This one's going to go into the backcourt. It will be an over and back. That's the second time tonight that Purdue Fort Wayne has committed the backcourt violation. On the floor, ball is loose, still loose, as you see on the replay, and eventually when Purdue Fort Wayne comes up with it, they try to toss it back to Starks and missed it. Vikings have Geraci on the floor. Geraci was momentarily blocked. Got the ball back. Smith out there. Trying to go down low to Harris. Now off to Moore. Back to Smith. 7 to shoot for Cleveland State. Try to drop it again inside for Harris. Missed. Turnover. And Starks ahead for the Mastodons. Starks ahead from the elbow. Good. Solaire Starks with 20 tonight. Starks had been averaging 11 points, 2.5 rebounds per game. 81-49, Vikings leaders by 34. Again, trying to get it inside in the crowd, can't do it. Intercepted. Stump's going to go all the way in, blocked out to Sellers, who managingly landed with the basketball, and Sellers drains the 3. Sellers in double figures, she has 12. Geraci into the front court. Under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Cleveland State, for the most part, will put this one in the win column, go to 11-3 on the season, 6-2 in conference play. Guafeng with a basketball, dribble, drive, left side, window, good. Now Mel Guafeng with 10 points tonight, 4th Cleveland State player in double figures. Sellers going to launch another three, and Shayla Sellers with her third three-pointer tonight. She has 15. 83-55, Cleveland State leads this one as we tick down the final 2 minutes. Smith, dribble, drive, underneath, leaves it for Raven Harris, who missed the shot but was fouled. Stuck with the fourth foul, and that will put Raven Harris at the free throw line. Harris on the season 3 of 6 from the stripe. Averaging 2 points, 2 rebounds. Harris is first up, in and out, no good. Harris calling for the basketball. She wants it. Chance to score. And that one missed as well. Harris missed them both. 83-55. Schenkel missed the shot. Left it there for Smith. Smith outside. Geraci pulls the trigger. Three-pointer. Air ball. Stevens with a rebound. Pushing it ahead. Amel Guafong with the steal for Cleveland State. Off to Brittany Moore. Moore, dribble, drive, right side. Got bumped, pulled back, off the window. No good. And then a charge called on Cleveland State. Raven Harris picks up her second. We'll get a look here right there on her right arm as she shoved Abigail Stevens out of the way. 83-55. Trying to curl a pass as Valerie Clark. It's taken away. Geraci ahead. She'll slow it down. Behind the back dribble. Now up towards the logo. Picked up there by Valerie Clark. Leaves it for Brittany Moore. Now off to Gabby Smith. Back to Bella Geraci. Geraci between the leg dribble. Crossover. Start, stop, move. 8 to shoot. 44 seconds to play. Guafong outside. Moore dribbling underneath. Leaves it for Amel Guafong with the easy lay-in. Amel Guafong now with 12 on 5 of 6 shooting from the floor. Cleveland State, unbelievable shooting in the second half. We'll get you the final numbers for the half, but the Vikings almost near 70% in the second half. Off the window, Clark knocks it home. Clark is averaging just a point per game. Gets the bank shot there. Cleveland State will dribble this one out. Assuming they can get it in the front court, they can. Clark's going to take it to the rack, miss the shot, go to the line for the first time this year. Redshirt senior Valerie Clark from Greenwood, Indiana. Transfer from Eastern Kentucky. Clark at the line for her first free throws of the season. This one rattles home. Clark now with 3 tonight. Clark looking and hits them both. That's her 4th point tonight. 85-59. The Vikings will see if they can run this one out. Fort Wayne with some nominal pressure. Cleveland State crosses the timeline, and that will be the ball game. Stick around for the post-game show coming up. Head coach Chris Kilsmeyer will join us. We'll talk about tonight's win and the ball game coming up on Saturday at Fort Wayne at the Gates Sports Center, as these two teams will play again in less than 48 hours. So the final tonight, Cleveland State 85, Purdue Fort Wayne 59. With the win, the Vikes are now 11-3 on the season. Cleveland State sits at 6-2 in the HL. For Purdue Fort Wayne, they